We're changing it. Do you like fashion? Do you often look in the mirror and think that you got mad style? You do? Surely you care about your style. You keep up to date with the trends and you dress to your proportions. You know about what sneakers to wear with what outfit. But let me explain how that may not indicate that you care really about your style. Styling yourself involves having a level of care to how you dress and how you want to see yourself, and sometimes you care about how others see you because you want to flex your outfit out in Times Square or something. Taking inspiration online can come through the form of your nightly brain rock TikTok session, and before you know it, you found an immaculate style that you also have to replicate. You need that style. You need to be him. And before you know it, just like that, you're complete. You are the style. You are the genre. You are the idea. Finding a new style can be like the scene in Spider-Man 3 where Eddie Brock becomes Venom, and then he goes on a little power trip and then he loses himself. He got lost in the sauce of being Venom, and then he can't live with himself after becoming Eddie again, and so he sacrifices himself, throwing himself into the grenade with Venom, and inevitably both dying. Now, if you look at that into your style, I'm not going to say that you're going to explode by a grenade. Could happen though. It could. Maybe don't wear any military outfits because you're going to get enlisted, brother. Now, going back to the Spider-Man 3 analogy, finding your style can be exactly like the scene from Spider-Man where like you lose yourself in the process. Maybe you find the style. One day you and the style find each other. You found it online. You found the aesthetic. Maybe you come across cottagecore and you think, oh my god, I also do like mushrooms. Not like that. Maybe I also want to be a fairy and live in a little mushroom house. Or maybe you're a guy and maybe you think, I think I like being an e-boy. I think that really personalized my style. And before you know it, you guys click. It's a match. It's a match. Congratulations. But what you don't know is now it's you. And you're not you anymore. You're an e-boy. You're the aesthetic. You're the style. And you don't care about being seen as anything else but that aesthetic. That's where you don't care about your style. Now, it can be quite easy to think that you genuinely care about your style based off of how others see you. You get a compliment and you eat that shit up. If you're a guy, you get that compliment, it's going to be with you forever. In saying that, it can be easy to think that you care about your style when all you really do care about is how others see you and how you fit into a club. And in doing so, you don't really care about your style because you don't care about how you style. You care about fitting in. Copying a style and falling into that style trap can be very easy to do, especially if you are new to the game and you have never really found your own individual style beforehand. If you're wanting to get into style, your first thing to do is to look online. And the first thing that you end up doing is taking that idea online and translating it on yourself. It's a great way to do it for a beginner. It's a great way to get into style, and it is inevitable usually when you are a beginner, but it can be bad. Take me, for example. I've had my own sad boy era phase. I wore my skinny jeans and I didn't care about my own well-being. But that style that had heavily influenced me in order to be cool is now a relic and a piece of history in my rotted brain, and I can't get that out. But it's not a bad thing because you learn, and you learn from your experiences. We are constantly changing and our taste is evolving, and what I once thought was really cool is now no longer it, and I've moved on from that. And it's taken me 2 years to move on from that sad boy era, and honestly, that's way too long. What was I doing? Anyways, if I was more self-aware, I would have been out of that cycle a lot sooner. And I hope in this video, it kind of gives you that encouragement to maybe sit down, maybe self-reflect, look at yourself and be like, is this me? Or am I trying to be him? Figure out if your style is genuinely you, or you're just coping and thinking that the style is you. And it's good to take inspiration from the trends and ideas that you see online, as it is a good way to be introduced to new brands, new particular pieces, and some other ideas on how to style yourself. But what you need to do is you need to let loose and take the creative reins and do something original. And now I know originality can be quite hard, because when brute forcing originality, it's like putting the square block in the circle hole. Something's not right. You're trying too hard. Trying to brute force originality. It's like that one kid in high school who tells a joke and people laugh about it. So he says the joke all the time, and it's not funny. We heard it before. Now, originality will need to happen on its own. You got to let your originality come to fruition. You got to be patient with it and not necessarily force it too much. But by being aware that you might be falling into a rabbit hole and needing to mix it up might help inspire that original thought that comes across every once in a while. You need to be patient and let it happen on its own, and be self-aware to know when you are copying a style. You want to have your own personal style. You might want to look aesthetically pleasing, but you don't want to look like the aesthetic. Take the foot off the gas a little bit. Put your fashion on cruise control. Now, if you're kind of thinking, how the hell do I get out of this hole that I've dug in on myself because I've copied a trend and I need to get out? Now, one of the main points of solving the issue that you don't really care about your style and start focusing on caring about your own individual style is by getting out of your comfort zone. One of the points that you could do in order to get out of your comfort zone is by changing up your entire wardrobe. Change your style, more importantly. Change an outfit. Wear an outfit that is not catered to your wardrobe. That could be a completely different sort of style that you've never once worn. It's like me evolving from my streetwear sad boy phase to my this phase. Although I liked my style in each of those, I definitely look back at them now, and I am definitely glad that I am where I am now. But I can't help but thank them. I have to thank them, because each of those eras were me getting out of my comfort zone. Although my sad boy era was more a replica of this style and genre, this one wasn't so much. It was definitely more catered to me finding my own style on my own and have personalizing things that I liked myself. Now, if you don't think you can change your entire style, and maybe you don't want to do too much, maybe you want to dabble, dip your toes in it a little bit, and then in that case, change one item of clothing. Maybe you have your outfit X, maybe change the shoes, maybe change the pants, maybe you opt from baggy pants to like flared jeans. You can change one item and it can do gradual wonders for your own individual style. Hell, say for example you're a person who wears graphic tees. If this is you and you have your entire wardrobe as all graphic tees, maybe, just maybe, don't wear a graphic tee. Maybe change your style by one piece of clothing, and it's not even much. Wear something minimal. Wear a blank t-shirt. Go to Uniqlo, pick up a shirt, a blank, and just wear it with your entire rest of your outfit. Those sort of small changes can help you tremendously in standing out and having your own individual style. Now, to conclude this video, I'm just going to say, get out of your comfort zone. By copying the aesthetic and the trend to a T, you're not really caring about your style. You can tell yourself that you do care about your style or you want, but you're coping. It's just copium. Where was I again? Right. So it's important to identify when you have fallen into a cycle where you've become comfortable and you're copying a trend or a style, and it is important to get yourself out of that, because you need to have your own sense of individuality. Do you want to die being a fashion NPC? Do you want to be known as that one fashion MF who wears the same thing on TikTok? Do you? Do you really? Or do you want to stand out and have your own individual style? Take pride in your own style and learn to incorporate original pieces on already made styles. It is important to revamp ideas. You can't reinvent the wheel, but you can refine and change the style of a wheel. You can be unique. It just involves a lot of patience and some self-awareness. I appreciate you for checking out this video. I hope you've learned something. I hope if you're in a style crisis, this has helped you learn to get out of that, or helped you not even learn, but identify that you might be actually stuck. Please support me by, I don't know, liking the video, subscribing, commenting your thoughts and opinions. And if you also wanted to add your own takes to this video, you're more than welcome to. The comment section is now equivalent to Reddit. You can type whatever you want. Just don't tell me to wear skinny jeans like these last people, because my moderators have now executed them. They don't exist anymore. That also being said, check out my Twitch at twitch.tv/Z_co. Hey, guess who's alive? Guess who's alive? I am. I don't think I'm gonna last 3 hours. Bro, can I get someone to jump on Discord and read out chat? Nah, this is way better. Fuck you, bro. You look like a sickly Victorian child, and it makes me so sad. Someone take him to see the garden one last time. My next video, I'm actually going to release a Twitch highlight, so if you're expecting more style content, just wait. That being said, my name is Zed, and I'm going to fuel my caffeine addiction by another Monster Energy drink. See ya.